Hey everyone, welcome to Sync Programming. Today we are going to see the calculator app which we are going to make in HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So this is the preview of the calculator that we are going to make. I will show some of the features that we can do and the operations we can do in calculator, that is of plus, minus, multiply and divide operations we can do in the calculator app. So we are going to make this app with the help of HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and this video will be of almost 30 minutes, so you have to bear with it. So now let's get started, and then let's get into our Visual Studio Code and open a folder named calculator. So we are making a folder named calculator, and now we will just add three files in this calculator folder, that is index.html, style.css and index.js, that we will need for JavaScript. So it is index.js. Now coming to our index.html, we will start our code and write in the title the calculator, which is the app that we are going to make. And now, yeah, we have written the calculator app, and now we will just open the browser with live server, and here it is, the calculator app that we are going to make, and the title is seen on the top of the browser. And now we are going to the body, and then we will just first we will link our style sheet, that is style.css, using link style.css, and then we will also link our JavaScript file, that is index.js. It should be linked at the end of the body so that the body parser can parse the HTML DOM really well and then execute the JavaScript. So that's why I've used in the last portion of the body. Now we will make a header which will have an ID of header, and I will write the heading tag in which I will write, this is my welcome to the MyKelsey. You can write your own also uh, as per your need, the name of the app that you are making. I'm just taking a random welcome to the MyKelsey, and here it is on the screen, you can see it. And now I'm going to make a section or a container using division tag. So yeah, I am going to make a section. I will actually give the ID section to the div tag, and in this section I am going to make a table. Now I am going to make a screen, actually the input element, which ID screen. This will be the screen of the calculator in which we can perform the operations. Now I am going to make the table row, and then table data, and the table data will consist of buttons. We will just have the naming of the button. We will name it as close open bracket, close bracket, as per the need of the calculator. That calculator consists of the buttons. Here it is, the buttons have came on the screen. Now we will just make 4 buttons in particular row, and then we will repeat the row 5 times, that is 4 more times you have to copy this row tag. I'm just naming the button as per the need of the calculator. and then I will repeat it 4 more times so as to get it look like a calculator, and then I will change my buttons. I will just name it as 7, 8, 9, and then this is multiply. I have named it as x, that means multiply in mathematics. 4, 5, 6, and here it will be plus, and 1, 2, 3, that will be in the lowest row, second lowest row actually, not the lowest row, and here it will be minus, and then 0, the decimal or a point we can say, and here it will be the divide sign, the backslash actually is not a divide sign. Divide sign I have made on the first row itself. So this is the design that is ready. Till now we have done only the HTML part, and yeah, it is cool. Now we are going to the CSS part, and we are styling our calculator so that it will look pretty good and pleasing to eyes. So that now I am going to style the header part. I will give the display as block, and I will give its width, I will give it as 50%, and I will just do the margin auto so that it will come in between of the DOM page, that is, it will be aligned center of the DOM. I have just given the color as purple, text align as center, border, I will just give the border, I think so I should not give the one sec. Yeah, it is seen, the color is purple and it is aligned in the center. I will give the border as yellow, 2 pixel solid yellow. Yeah, it is cool. And I will give the background color to it now so that it looks like the heading. I will give the background color as gold. It looks cool, I think so. Gold, I don't use gold very often, but I think so it will look cool. I don't know what will be the look of it. Yeah, let's preview it. Yeah, it is looking good. Gold background is looking good and shiny it is, so I don't have any problem with it. If you want to give the any other background color, you are free to do it. I'm just using my own imagination and creativity for doing it. I will not give the border as yellow. In fact, I will give it as black so that border can be seen on the gold. Actually, the yellow border cannot be seen on the gold background. That's why I have changed it to black. Now, yeah, it is the style of header is done. Now we have to style the section part, that is the main calculators part, the screen and the buttons, so that it will look like a calculator. I will style the section, and I will just make the text align as center, and I will just, yeah, it is centered, but all the buttons are not centered. Actually all the buttons should be centered, so that's why I have to use some other way. And then I will just give the margin as margin top. I will give actually because it is taken, it should have some distance from the top, that's why I have given margin top. It should not be very much near the tops, that's why I have just given it as 40 pixel. I will give background as, I will just use the linear gradient for the background to bottom, it will go to the bottom. From the top it will go to the bottom, and then I've just used the purple and the pink color. I think so it will look cool then. Yeah, just have a look at it. The purple and pink gradient border background, sorry, it is looking fair enough. You can use your own colors also. I'm just making my own using my own creativity for it. I will just use the width as fit content so that it will fit to the content, that is buttons and the screen. And then I will just give the margin to it, that will be 30 pixel, and actually the 30 pixel from the top, bottom, and auto from the left, right, and padding I will give will be 30 pixel. Yeah, now it is centered because I have given the margin auto from the left and the right side, so it is centered because I have also given the width of it, and it's displays by default block. So that's why when you want to center some thing in the using CSS, you just have to give the display as block, width you have to give, and then you have to just do the margin auto. I've now given the border radius as 20 pixel, so it will look cool. I have not given the border for the professional touch. Now I will just style the input tag, that is screen. That is the most important thing, because when you will press the buttons, you will see the numbers over there, or any sign, that multiplication, plus, divide, minus sign, you will see over the screen. That's why I have to style it very carefully, and I will give the border it as red, 2 pixel solid red. I will just increase the font size to large. Background should be black, I think so. In fact, in case of black, I will just use linear gradient and it will be black and the other color, which will be same as black but little lighter than black. I will use it 434343 for it. I really like the gradient colors. Yeah, it is seen that the gradient is working on it. On the left hand side there is complete black, but as we move towards the right hand side, we have seen the black starts fading. I will just give the border radius. Border radius is necessary so that it doesn't look awkward. Text align as center. Whenever we type the text, we will get it into the center. We'll just use the box shadow property of CSS, 2 pixel in red. Now it is looking cool. Yeah, I will use color as white because as the background is black, the display which is going to come on the screen should be of white color. Then and then only it will be visible to us. I will increase the size of the font, so if you are not comfortable to see that font, I will just increase the size so that you can see it much more comfortably. I think so now it is visible and large enough for you on the screen. I will now just do the input. If someone focuses or clicks on the input button, I will just shrink its width to 220 pixel, and I will just change the background color to yellow, green. Next is I have to design table. that is the button is there in table, so I have to first design the table and then we have to go to the button section. In the table I will not design that much, I will just give the margin as 20 pixel in auto so that it gets centered. I think so this would be fair enough. Yeah, the table is centered. Look at this. This is what I was talking about, the focus. When someone focuses, I will just shrink its width. And now I will give the outline as none. Sorry, output not outline as none to the input tag. Uh, Outline none means when you click on it, there is no outline that is remaining on the screen. Yeah, we can type now. We should not be able to type on the screen because we are using this screen as a calculator screen, so we will just make this input as read only. There is a property in HTML to make any input as read only. Now we cannot type on the screen. That's, yeah, that will look fair and make sense also. If we are using calculator, we cannot type on the screen. We have to use the buttons to display the text or numbers on the screen, so that's why. Now I will style the button part. I will just increase the font size to 24 pixel and I will just give the background to the I will give linear gradient, another one. It will be black to 434343 hashtag. It is little lighter black, I think so. Yeah, now the text on the button cannot be seen, so I will just make the color as white. Now the text can be seen easily, and now I will just give its height as 52 pixel and width as 52 pixel so that it will be in a square shape. I'm just giving a random number as 52 pixel. Yeah, 52 pixel suits it. Fair enough. Yeah, just border of 2 pixel solid gold. Gold will be good, I think so. And the border radius I will give, what should I give the border radius as? I think so 20 pixel would be good. Yeah, it is looking now really cool. I mean, I will just add another feature. When someone hovers on the button, it will change its color. So button colon hover, these are the features of the CSS that you can do when someone hovers, when someone do the focus. I will just change the background color as gray. Look, when someone hovers, the background colors become gray. And yeah, here also I will just give the outline as none. Now it is looking really perfect. Our design has become perfect now with the help of CSS. Now I think so we should move on towards the JavaScript part. Before that, just have a look on it. Now how the functionality of the calculator will work will be only based on JavaScript. So in JavaScript I will just add screen. So with the help of document.getElement by id, I will just take the id screen to the JavaScript file. This is the part of JavaScript DOM manipulation. You can take it from, yeah, look at this. This is the id I have taken element from id using get element by id and stored it in the screen part. Now I will take the button also. I will take all the buttons in just one query selector all function, and I will take buttons. Query selector means you can select the query, the button tags. It will take all the button tags in just one function. That's why it is named as query selector all. Now I will just set the screen value, the value that will be shown on the screen, as blank. It will be a blank string for now. We will just add on values to it later. And stack value, the value which is used to evaluate the values on the screen. You will understand it later when we will proceed in this code. So I am just using for of loop for item of buttons, means for particular buttons. Item of buttons mean a particular button, and item dot add event listener we will use. It means we will, when someone clicks on the button, add event listener means it is an event listener, means it listen to the events. When someone clicks on the button, what will happen? So I will just make an arrow function, and I will just give an argument e means event. You can use any keyword, event, or anything you want. Now I will just define the button text, which will be e.target dot inner text. Yeah, the inner text of the button. I will just console.log this button text for just checking purpose, so that it gets displayed or not when we click on the button. So I will just open my console, javascript console. Our Chrome provides it, and when I will click on some button like 9, yeah, it is printed on the screen. Console.log means printing on console. Yeah, the thing is working, I think so. All the buttons I will click and just check once that it is working or not. Yeah, it is working. So I will just reload it and close the console and back to my Visual Studio Code. Now I will check if the button text is X, then if the button text is X, then I will just make the button text as multiply that is about 8 in our keyboard, because I will show you later why I have made it as multiply. Now I will change the screen value to button text, because screen value is the value displayed on the screen, will be able to display it on the screen, and stack value will be appended as button text. Stack value means you have to build a stack, and then I will change screen dot value. It is screen dot value, don't confuse it with screen value. It is screen dot value, means you have to put the value on the screen as screen value. Yeah, I know it's little bit confusing for you, but I will append it screen value. The screen value is string, and screen dot value means you are appending the value on the screen. And I will again check else if the button text is this symbol, the percentage type symbol, then I will change it to divide, means forward slash, and then same procedure we have to repeat again. change the screen value to button text. Stack value I will append this to the stack value as buttons text, and then I will just make the screen dot value plus equal to screen value. Again else if condition, and then here in this else if I will check a different button text. It will be equals to. When someone press the equals to on the screen, then what will happen? I will just run the screen value, screen dot value, sorry, I will not run screen value, screen dot value, and I will run the eval function. Eval function takes the string and evaluates its value in the number form. So I will just take the eval function and stack value. The stack value is used to evaluate the result. Now I think so you have understood what I was trying to say in the previous if condition. And the last condition I will put else rest do the same. Screen value equal to button text, stack value plus equal to button text, and screen dot value will be plus equal to screen value. That's why I have taken two separate values, screen value and stack value. Stack value is used to evaluate the result, and screen value is used to put the value on the screen. These are the two different things. Now I think so it is done pretty much. If something will be just I will check on the screen that it is running or not. Yeah, the screen value is running, and when we press equals to, it evaluates. Now when I have to clear the screen, I have to press the C button, but it is it is showing on the screen. We don't want that actually. We just want screen to be cleared. In fact, we are just getting C on the screen, so I will just make another condition, else if the button text is C. It's simple, just we have to check if the button text is C, then we have to clear the screen. That means we have to clear the screen value, and we have to clear the stack value also, so that no result would be printed based on the previous text value, stack value, sorry. And that I will make screen dot value as screen value, means the screen value will also be cleared, as screen value is an empty string. So now I will check again. I will press 666 and I will press C. Yeah, it is seen that the values on the screen are cleared. Now we can say that our calculator is ready. Now you can do the task over there, do the calculations over there. It will calculate for you, and yeah, see, you can calculate plus, minus, divide and multiply mathematical operations over there. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. This is the code. I will just give the code in the description so that you can copy and paste and run in your PC or laptop. Okay guys, so I will just show you once the code. So guys, thank you for watching guys, and please subscribe, and if you like this video, press the like button also, and if you want to get notified, press bell icon.